Bitcoin has officially reached another new all-time high following Trump's strategic deals with the UK, Ukraine, and China. But Elon just called Trump a pedophile? What? Hey everyone, welcome back. There's a lot of news to cover following the latest trade deals, the Trump-Elon feud, and the Iran-Israel bombings. Now, before I even mention the details on the deal, let me remind you that the UK is the 6th largest economy in the world and the 4th largest economy that the US exports to. So, this deal included an automobile agreement that allows the UK to send the US 100,000 cars annually with only a 10% tariff. It also allows the UK to send Boeing plane parts, Rolls-Royce engines, as well as certain steel and aluminium to the US with only 10% tariffs. This directly protects the UK's auto industry and keeps tens of thousands of auto workers with jobs which would have been tarnished with the tariffs previously in place. The UK has also given the USA access to export beef, ethanol, and machinery, which adds $5 billion worth of trade opportunity. And they announced they are buying $10 billion worth of Boeing planes. This deal is just another step further into creating open trade, which is great for market confidence in crypto. So after what feels like years of talking shit, the US and Ukraine have finally signed a deal. Ukraine will donate 50% of revenues from the exploitation of new minerals, oils, and gas projects into the fund. Current projects such as the country's largest oil and gas producer, whatever the fuck that is, and whatever the fuck that is, are exempt from contributing to the fund. Meaning the profitability of the fund is dependent of the success of new investments in Ukraine's resources. Simply put, the investments from the fund intend to incentivize private sectors into investing in Ukraine's resources and attract the capital necessary for Ukraine's reconstruction and development of resources. All in all, this deal is just another confidence booster for crypto because it suggests stability between the USA and Ukraine, which improves the chances of the Ukraine-Russia war coming to an end. Now, after the US tariffs on China climbed all the way up to 245%, the two countries finally agreed to drop all tariffs for a 90-day period.
But then, Elon Musk called Donald Trump a pedophile?
Just days after Elon's Doge departure, he went on a rampage of tweets attacking Trump, even saying Trump was on the Epstein list. This was sad to see, and part of me still wonders whether it is staged or not, because there are so many parts to it which just make no sense whatsoever. The way I see it, Trump's big beautiful bill removes the EV mandate and cuts the government subsidies for EVs, which loses Tesla billions of dollars. We also saw Tesla stocks drop 15%, which is the most over a 24-hour period ever, which could obviously piss Elon off. But Elon already knew this was going to happen for months. Trump campaigned on removing the EV mandate and has said it to Elon's face live on camera multiple times. So Elon feeling outraged now after being Trump's best friend for the last 7 months and his biggest donor during the campaign with knowledge of exactly what he was going to do makes zero sense. And if Trump was a pedophile, why have you been sucking him off for the last 7 months? Not a great look on you, Elon. Fast forward to now, after facing backlash, Elon has apologized on Twitter. Trump was later asked whether Elon tried contacting him or the White House, to which Trump responded very uncharacteristically and without care to speak. So, back to how this relates to crypto. Yes, this drama caused short-term panic selling, but it is nothing more than that. Now, the intensification between Israel and Iran, both bombing each other's major cities, is a worry. On June 13, Israel initiated Operation Rising Lion, a large-scale military campaign targeting Iran's nuclear infrastructure and military leadership. The IDF and Mossad conducted coordinated strikes on nuclear facilities, military installations, and residences of senior officials across Iran, including Tehran. The operation aimed to halt Iran's progress toward developing nuclear weapons. In response, Iran launched a series of missile attacks on Israeli cities, including Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. So, this isn't great. War is possibly the worst thing on planet Earth. However, from an investor's point of view, this is just another buying opportunity. This war will likely escalate further, but the initial fear which has caused the current dump will unlikely hold Bitcoin below 110k USD. As I was about to finish editing this video, I just got the news of the US bombing Iran's nuclear facilities, so I'll just leave the president's words on the screen. As of now, I don't have any major predictions or opinions other than it's probably for the greater good that Iran has been stunted on their production of nuclear weapons, because we don't need such an extremist government with nuclear power. So, maybe use this as an opportunity to buy, as we will never see Bitcoin go below 90k ever again. But as usual, this is not financial advice. Goodbye.